Brayton, Eric, Jalen, Chill Mode, Big Baby, Dennis, Jalen, H-Town, what up? $20 away from 1K. Big Baby is 20 away from 1K, y'all. 20 subscribers away from 1K. Getting close. Hey, son, D. Bonner, Daniel, Raw Blog News, what up? I'm eating chips. I want to wait, but I don't want to be sleepy, so, you know. Let's get the likes up. We got 11 likes, y'all. We got 11 likes. J Mac in the house. What up? MB and Chan. What up? Tyrone. He said Prince and Austin give us nothing. Mr. Mass was good. I'm gonna read some of you guys' comment. A lot of you guys saying ham. Eric said the front office. Matt said Bron the leaders. Isaiah, what up? Yup. Bingo. He said everyone to blame. My boy, we got Bucks Gold game. Let's debate basketball. What's good? Yo, but let me tell you this, right? Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up before we heat up, man. I'm gonna tell you where the blame come from, right? The Lakers, I'm starting from the top all the way down. For one, the Lakers has to, I guess they would say the Laker way. The Laker this, the Laker that. The Lakers had to stop, they had to get out of the way of thinking this Laker way type stuff. They gotta start this knowing their position, knowing where they at. Just think. Like stop being, every time the Lakers try to get cute with something, to me, it backfired. Let's go to the draft back when Magic and let's go to the draft back when Magic and Rob Pelinka first draft. Not their first draft, but the draft they in 2018. Everybody and their mother know you got Mitchell Robinson on the board, right? You get Mitchell Robinson. His upside, everything shouts to you, get Mitchell Robinson. Get Mitchell Robinson. The Lakers played around, and it's like the way they did it. They grabbed Mo Wagner because they was like, oh, he a Michigan boy. Even though Mo Wagner is having a good season now, but he playing well right now, and I think it's more of he fit the Magic system. He comfortable playing with his brother. I think it's a lot of factors with that. I don't think that you could just drop him off any team. He just going to be a good NBA player. I think he's solid. He's decent. But at the time, looking at the Laker roster, and he's still not better than Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson's a rebounding, shot blocking machine. He changes things. He just way more impactful, right? Lob threat, super athletic. He was there for you. My thing, and I remember, man, Eric was talking at the time, we wanted Mitchell Robinson Anthony Simon or Mitchell Robinson. Those was our go-to guys, right? So where the Lakers mistake at, they have to figure out as an organization, they got to get on the same page. That's one. And they have to figure out organization, what are we doing? Not all this Laker way stuff, oh, he's a Laker, or this and that, because they do interviews with players and players say, oh, Kobe Bryant is their favorite player and draft people on that, or because a guy went to UCLA, so they feel, oh, he's a hometown kid. They can't think like that. When Mitchell Robinson was there, they should just draft him. Then the second round, Isaac Bunga comes up. Oh, I think he because Magic, since I'm a 6'9" point guard, this guy's going. I ain't see nothing with Isaac Bunga. Nothing. I don't know. And there was a lot of good players on the board when we picked Isaac Bunga. Like the way they draft, they draft for the wrong reasons. They really picked Mo Wagner because Michigan. Rob Plank with the Michigan Magic. He's from Michigan, went to Michigan State, and they laughed. That's all what they talked about. Oh, Michigan, Michigan. Oh, hometown boy, this, that. We want to bring a hometown kid over here. It's like they took the draft for a joke, right? And then they went to Bunga. Oh, he's like me. He's a 6'9" point guard. And I could teach him, and he could be a point guard. This, that. Bunga showed nothing. Even his highlights, he wasn't athletic. He couldn't shoot. His handle wasn't all that. His passing was decent. He didn't show nothing that, even his highlights. And they didn't really scout Bunga like that, what I heard. He was like pretty much, they got on him pretty much at the end. And let's say this year. Normally, the draft, nobody really knows what the draft. You really don't know what the draft, right? So the draft, the thing you do, you play it safe. Come on, let's get the likes. We got 36 likes, 83 people in here. 83 people in here, man. Come on, get the likes up, man. Oh, shit fell. Now I can't put it up. So, with the draft this year, what they did, I don't even get what they did. Because in the draft, you have to draft like this. Especially when you're not sure. You look at a guy. Number one, when you draft, yeah, you could go on potential and you can see on the guy. But if I'm drafting, I'm speaking for me. If I'm looking at a young player over a guy that's a little more established, I'm looking at his size. The first thing, he got to have some things to jump out at me. Okay, size for position. Okay, athleticism. Or say shooting. It's something got to jump out at me. And then his work ethic. What type of worker he gonna be? Do I see him filling out? Like, it's certain things you're gonna see when you look at a young player, and you have to go, okay, this is the way I'm gonna do. And let's this beat around the boring stuff. Cam Whitmore from November all the way to June draft, this man, and every mock from November, they never had this man past 5. All these GMs and these guys who watch him every day. And he killed Villanova. They have gone nothing past 5. Jalen Hood-Schifino, nothing. What stands out to you with Jalen Hood-Schifino? What stands out to you? I'm not saying this because he still end up could be a solid player. And I'm not living a prisoner moment. We all said this at the draft. And the reason why I didn't make that much noise about it, because at the draft, when me and let's debate the basketball, when we did the draft together, we said, yo, damn, my throat was sore. When we said let's debate basketball, we said when we did the draft, well, the main thing what we were so happy about, we wanted okay, Max Lewis. But when we got Josefino, we was kind of upset with that. But then when the Lakers got Max Lewis in the second round, it kind of helped things. But you got to get Cam Whitmore at that spot. He had everything. He was a dog. Physically, you knew he could come right in physically and play today. And he's still young. It's not like he's 23 and you like, oh man, he's still young. He had the jump shot, could get to the basket, got the little moves, the shifty moves going in. You just get Cam Whitmore. You just had to draft him. He was there for you. See, I know people sit there and I've been seeing all on Twitter, they be like, oh, the guy Brayton Pazinski, the guy who Golden State drafted, and the guy Jaime Jaquez. Those situations was a little different because they had nothing jumps out at you. So those, I don't look at those like, oh, because Josefino had great size. He got good size, but he nothing stands out. He got good size for his position, definitely. So my thing is this. I don't look at, like I said, Jaime Jaquez, because they'd have picked him and he'd have struggled, would have been like, why pick this old guy? He's old, this, that. So I don't look at Jaime Jaquez and the guy Brayton from Golden State because they playing well and say, oh, they should have, because it's like, they was like, you look at them guys, nothing stood out with you. They would, Jaime Jaquez is what he doing now, a good role player, solid, fundamental sound, like good, but that ain't nothing you be like, yo, you should have just did that. Cam Whitmore, he slipped all the way up down there like that. And what up, Knowledge? Cam Whitmore slipped like that. You're supposed to grab him. You're supposed to grab him. He killed college all year. All year. That's what you want. So the Lakers had to stop with all this Laker way stuff and the way how they operate. So now let's go with trades. Now they sitting there saying, Reaves, you have to start earning stuff. Stop getting off this fans favorite. Let me tell you the difference between Austin Reaves' situation and Alex Caruso's situation. Totally two different things. They keep saying, oh, I don't want to make a mistake with the Lakers made a mistake with Alex Caruso with the THT. The difference is, let me tell you the difference between the Alex Caruso situation and this situation. For one, yes, THT was younger, but we seen like flashes of THT, right? They went with the younger guy, a clutch client. They went with the younger player with the more upside. Caruso, Chicago career is much better than what he did in LA. So we have to look at that. But the number one thing is the difference between Caruso and THT situation. THT is like potential. We don't know. DeJounte Murray, we know what he is. So trading him for Austin Reaves is a big difference. You know what yeah, you know that, Knowledge, you know that. You right, Kevin Williams, you right, bro. You know what Murray is. You know what he is. He got so much body of work, so it won't come back and be like, oh man, they picked Murray over Reaves. It's different. So that's what the Lakers have to start thinking. The Lakers don't think. It's totally two different situations. The Lakers went with a guy with potential and a guy with potential, THT. THT ain't end up working. Like I said, the main part was it because I think fans just destroyed them, but he still had ways to go with his game. So you know what I'm saying? He still THC had ways to go with his he had a ways to go with his game. Murray, you already know what Murray is. You already know, so it'd be two different situations. So the Lakers would trade Murray for Reaves. It won't repeat like, oh man, a situation like it'd be different from you have to forgive me. I ain't 100% right now, but it's a big difference. A big difference. No. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right, my holy king, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That ginger tea, you're right. But that's the issue, Lakers. And let's be honest, the whole time LeBron and AD been there, Lakers has not been good. The Lakers ain't been good for the most part. They not. There's been problems ever since. And I think if Reaves stay like this for the rest of the season, they saying they waiting for an all-star player. What player who gonna take an all-star player for him? A high level all-star player. And then, like I said, Bron and James and Anthony Davis definitely got to take some blame. I think the whole team. The whole team need to take blame. It's not like nobody. The whole team in the organization, both. Everybody. And I think, to be honest, to me, I think Rob could take the least of blame out of anybody. But I think they should have still. Rob said, he said LeBron is the biggest problem. I think they should just cut ties right now with this LeBron James situation. I'm being honest. I'm gonna be honest. I think they should just, because long as LeBron James here, it gonna keep being these situations. It's gonna keep being these situations. And the good thing, I'm glad Doc Rivers is off the board, because best believe he would have been the Lakers. Lakers would have picked up Doc Rivers. I'm glad that he got a job. Most said the Lakers is too deep with Bron. Bron, because there's never going to be a coach that satisfies him. And Darvin definitely takes the blame. Yo, somebody call him. I'm gonna start calling him now. I gotta jack that. I got a jacket. I know my boy Elder gonna be mad at me, but I got a jacket. I'm gonna start calling Darvin Pockets. Yo, I was on the floor. Yo, I'm sitting there watching Twitter, and they was like, yeah, this, that, and the Pockets. He need. I'm like, what the fuck is they talking about? They was like, Pockets. Pockets need to sit there. I don't know what the hell Pockets and Prince got going on. The NBA need to investigate it. I said, what the fuck is Pockets? Yo, I got to jack that. I know Elder's gonna hate me for this, but that I ain't gonna call him Darvin Ham no more. Darvin Ham. I gotta jack that. I gotta jack it. Elder, you here? Sorry, bro, but I got a jacket. That's his new name. Pockets. Yo. I got a jacket. Yo, they called him Pockets. Yo. Yo, that's his new name, Pockets. I ain't gonna... That shit was funny, and then you stroll down, you see him like yo, Twitter is a motherfucker. Twitter is a motherfucker. Yo, they showed so many clips. They showed one joint. They kept showing joints with his hands in his pocket. He's like, look at this guy. They said, look at this guy here. Then they showed the joint where he's writing on the board, kept erasing it. Writing on the board, kept erasing it. And then they put a picture. I'm just so confused. Yo. Then they showed the joint. He was like this. He went to give people he went to give fives. Austin Reaves walked by him, and then they showed another clip where AD got up and left. Then they showed the clip with Braun staring at him. Then they showed the other joint. I'm like, yo, they were this, yo, that shit there had me in stitches. Get the likes up, y'all. Yo, I was in stitches. I ain't gonna lie, man. That was a good laugh. Yo, that Twitter's a motherfucker. They had the joint say, I just don't know. Oh, hey, yo. Hey, yo. I got a headache now, man. I got a headache. And then he got that face. He got that big bump. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Hold up. Yo, you talking about... Yo, whoever think of shit like this? Yo, and they show clip at the clip. Like, people looking at him like this. But the shit where he kept erasing, drawing up a plate, erasing it, drawing up a plate, erasing it. I said, yo. He said, then the next joint said, I just don't know. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, man. Yo, bro. Get the likes up, man. Yo. Yo. Darvin, yo, they got him. Yo, yo, that shit is funny, man. That shit is funny. Then they's like, yo, maybe if you remove that, maybe you should take some time off and remove that tumor. I said, yo, I said, people, these guys is crazy, yo. Yo, these guys is crazy. Yo, the shit they be thinking of, man. I'm like, how? Yo, Darvin getting most of the blame, how the people on Twitter. I don't think he should get most of the blame, but yo, I ain't gonna lie, that shit's funny. Do y'all, yo, I need y'all to tell me, do y'all see this stuff on Twitter? Do y'all see this stuff on Twitter? Y'all see Pockets on Twitter? Yeah, y'all see it, right? Y'all see it. Yo, bro, I'm not blaming him. I'm just having, yo, that shit is funny. I don't give a fuck what it is. It's funny. Yo, they having clip at the clip at the clip, and they just showing things. And then when Austin Reaves walked by him, they's like, get the fuck out of here. I don't fuck with you. Yo, the way they map shit out, man. That's why they said the internet is undefeated. The internet is undefeated. Yo, cause yo, you see that shit and you be like, yo, what the fuck? Who be thinking of this shit? Yeah, that LeBron stare down was crazy too. And the one the other day LeBron did, the other time. Yo, Aaron, chill with that. It's saying Kobe 8 was timed out by Aaron. Aaron, you gotta stop that. We ain't timing nobody out. Everybody's a freedom of speech, man. This is a freedom of speech. Every time I glance, I ain't see nothing disrespectful. Stop that. Stop that, Aaron. Stop that. Somebody might be saying something you don't like. Everybody got different opinions. Everybody got different opinions on things, man. We're not gonna be timing people out for no reason, man. Everybody. Like I said, some people, this is at the end of the day, this all fun again. Everybody see things different. Yeah, people gotta talk. Let people listen. Everybody got a voice, man. Everybody see things different. I think, me personally, I think they should move on from LeBron James era. I know it's more of a money thing, but the thing is, it's not working. It's always, as long as LeBron there, it's gonna be some drama. He said hand pockets. He said hand pockets. Yeah, AD, they been there now. So AD like an hour ago. They said AD is out. Yeah, they said that like an hour ago. Too smart. What up, bro? Kishana said the front office was a mess before Bron came. But they still, no matter if you think there's a mess before, it's going to be like that long as he's here. And he's at the end of his line. Yeah, gonna sit out today so they play on. He said he winning tonight in Atlanta. Yeah, them young boys damn sure, they damn sure ran the Lakers off the court yesterday. I just think it's time to move on, man. I just think it's too much going on, and you think about it, it ain't been successful. Outside the ring, it been really total chaos. And a lot of times, this what people get. This like I saw people like, yeah, like Reaves and them guys against Golden State. Reaves always gonna probably play solid against Golden State because if guarding Klay Thompson, he hit or miss from the outside. But when you have to guard guys who gonna be taking you off the dribble, that's the difference. People like, oh man, yeah, Golden State, this, that, the Lakers always. Golden State is tailor made. Golden State is in the bad spot too. Golden State is in a bad space, man. Golden State is in bad space, man. They got a lot of high contracts, and they're not that good. Said if LeBron leaves, that means AD also. That don't mean nothing. AD better have his own mind. If it is, it's like so be it. Because my thing is this: LeBron don't leave, right? They get a new coach and trades. It always going to be issues, man. It always going to be issues. That's just the reality of it. Unless you don't mind dealing with the chaos. Unless you don't mind dealing with the chaos. Like, it's just always going to be issues with LeBron there. It's always going to be issues. That's just the reality of it. And see, that's the problem, because people get mad. And the first thing when it comes to LeBron, people say hating. But like I said, everything I've been saying, it all coming out now. When I saw early on, I seen things with Darvin I didn't like. Early on. I seen with Austin Reaves a lot of things that coming now. Everybody like, oh, Kareem, you're right. It been there. It's that people just was blinded. Said Bron not dying his bed now. Yeah, I seen he had all that great shit right there. Come on, we should be at 100 likes. Get the likes up, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. He said Greek Freak didn't get no smoke. See, the thing is, let me tell you the difference. You said Greek Freak didn't get no. I want nothing to do with no Ben Simmons. I hate Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is one. I don't like him more than anybody in the NBA. I don't want nothing to do with Ben Simmons. I don't want nothing to do. That's not true. Kishana said AD not staying. If Bron leave, Lakers gonna be looking for a rebuild after Bron. Nah, that's not true. They don't have to look for a rebuild. They don't have to look for this because Bron leaves. Down means why? Think like this. People saying, "Oh, LeBron leave a rebuild." The Lakers team not that good anyway right now. They don't have to rebuild. They could just reshuffle. His salary, get you already got a foundation with AD. Get another good player, and that's it. Think about it. Like, the reality is LeBron don't have that much impact on winning like that. That's just the reality. And you could get a lot of players going to cover ground as far as the points he give, and you could get a player that probably going to play better defense. That's just the truth. And I know you guys hate it, but if you take out LeBron and put Paul George on the Lakers, and y'all know I don't like Paul George right now, but I think the Lakers would be better with Paul George instead of LeBron. The Lakers will be more of an impact team with Paul George than LeBron James. Paul George going to play some defense, and he's going to give you the same amount of points LeBron giving you. He's going to play better defense. And the assists is not like them assists is like Paul George could get you assists, but Paul George will have more impact on the Lakers winning than LeBron James. I guarantee that. You keep the exact same players on the team, take out LeBron, not saying LeBron had to go to the Clippers, add Paul George, Lakers will be a better team. The Lakers would be a better team. And no. And I don't even like Paul George. See, a lot of people going to say this because y'all don't like Paul George either. I don't like him either. I don't like Paul George either, but the reality is he going to play much better defense than LeBron, so therefore our defense going to be better on the perimeter. Our defense going to be better on the perimeter. Steals, passing lanes. Lakers going to be a better defensive team. He's scoring the same with LeBron scoring. So what else it is going to be? He don't have to be a number one. LeBron not a real number one right now. And shout out to Mr. Mass. Like they saying, you got Bron AD, we still not winning with them. We 500 with them. So how much of a number one and stuff he is? How much of number one is he? I'm telling you, even though it's not gonna happen, but let's say if Paul George would be a free agent, and I know the Lakers still won't have no cap space, but if they would Paul George, I guarantee Lakers would be a better than a 500 team with Paul George. And I don't even like Paul George, but I'm just looking at him, AD. Now you could build on that. Passing lanes. Don't let it be him, AD, and Murray. Don't let it be Paul George, AD, and Murray. The Lakers defense will be sick. The Lakers defense will be crazy. Y'all just looking at numbers a lot. Like, oh, LeBron, yo, this, that, and third. But his impact, like, you know, it's just not as powerful on the winning than it is. I'm not saying Bron going to the Clippers. I'm just saying if the Lakers had Paul George. If the Lakers had Paul George instead of LeBron, I think the Lakers would be over 500. They'll be over 500. No, I'm adding Murray because Murray, even if we don't add Murray, I think the Lakers will still be a better team. I think the Lakers won't be no 500 team. The Lakers won't be no 500 team. Y'all feel realize he is 39. Like I said, it's not about going in on LeBron. He is 39, but LeBron don't provide no leadership. He provide no leadership. No. He provide no leadership, and the Lakers always gonna be in turmoil while he's there. Lakers, you look at Lakers roster. This is what it is, man. People say, "Oh, Lakers need to trade this." Lakers roster better than a lot of these rosters out here, man. Lakers have a better roster than a lot of the rosters in the league. They roster better than a lot of these rosters. Reg Dog, what's good, bro? I didn't even know you was up here. Think about it. You got Bron and AD was healthy, your two main players, and Lakers ain't really have no real injury bugs. And you 500, that goes show no real impact on winning. People don't want to hear it, but all y'all have to do is think for 1 second. Bron and AD been healthy throughout the season. Lakers ain't have no real injuries. They ain't have no real injuries. And they 500. And you January 30th. Yeah, the coaching does play a part, but it still comes to a point. It's a reality, y'all. Some people could take it, some people not. But it's just what it is. Your two best players healthy and your team pretty much healthy, and you 500. That goes show your best players didn't have no real impact like that. Look at the difference when a B plays and him and Maxey plays, they winning. Tatum and Brown, they winning. Even Giannis and Dame winning. Lakers got a good team. You look at their roster, think about it. The Lakers, just look at it, they got great size. Lakers got great size. They age-wise, they not an old team. Just look at when they throwing out there. Look at the offense. Bron, AD, Prince, Reaves, and D'Lo. All them guys, put it this way, 3 of those guys can get you 20 at will. Reaves get you 15. Prince give you about 8-10 points. There's not a lot of rosters better than the Laker rosters. I think when it comes to role players, Because you think about it, Cam Reddish is a good NBA. This like kind of like Cam been used to be killing. That's why I said you do got to definitely look at the coaching too, because coaching do matter as far as certain role players, you putting them in position to succeed. The Lakers got a top 10 roster easy. I'm not talking about the results. I'm talking about just on paper. So if you good enough on paper, it's not like you're like, oh man, they team. No. Laker team, Denver don't got no bench. And look what Denver doing. And Jamal Murray missed a lot of games. Jamal Murray missed a lot of games, and Denver don't got no bench. They got DeAndre Jordan getting minutes. It's just the reality, y'all. It's the reality. Who agreed that the Lakers have a top 10 roster? Because we always going crazy all season. So what changed? The players the same. Who think the Lakers got a top 10 roster from 1 to 15? See, y'all saying it. See, it's easy. See, what changed? See, this is where the coaching come in. All summer, when we like, oh my, let's look at the team. Ain't say no top 15. Like, stop it. Okay, let's go with the Laker team. Right? See, now y'all looking at the results, and y'all be like, oh, Reaves is trash. Oh, this person is trash. But y'all wasn't saying that in the beginning of the season. I'm just saying strictly on paper. On paper. That's why I said, yes, coaching and stuff does matter. I agree. And I said that from the gate. But if you're just looking at rolling out the roster, you look at the size. You go, okay, D'Lo, Austin Reaves. After Austin Reaves came from the thing, we already know D'Lo been a solid pro from day one. You got a guy could shoot. Prince was shooting like 40% from three. He a gritty guy at the three. Bron and AD. Then you got guys like Christian Woods come to bench, Rui, Vanderbilt, Max Christie, Cam Reddish, Gabe Vincent, Jackson Hayes. Like they got some players. That's why you definitely got to say with the coaching. And that's why I don't like, as far as the Lakers coaching and the Lakers organization, what they do. The Lakers organization is like they get caught up too much. Right now, I think with the Lakers organization, this is why I blame the Lakers organization. The Lakers organization caught up right now with Reaves being a fan favorite, instead of saying to yourself, what is his ceiling? Is you getting a better player in the trade? If you getting this the shit I don't get. If you getting a better player in the trade, and the guy's ceiling is not, it's different. Let's say a guy like Tracy McGrady. When Tracy McGrady was in Toronto, he played that first year. Now I remember the Lakers could have got McGrady. They end up opting, and the Lakers could have got McGrady. Right? When you see a guy like McGrady in his first year and you go, and you looking to trade him. Yeah, you may get a player that's better than him now, but you'd be like, hold up, this guy can't miss all-star. You clearly saw that he's gonna be that. Then you could say, okay, I'm not trading that. No, I'm not leaving. No, I'm not leaving.
Would you be interested? You probably don't fit. I was gonna ask if you could trade.
No, I'm not leaving right now.
When are you leaving?
A little later.
What?
A little bit later. Where your car at?
That blue one. You probably don't.
Nah, I
fit.
can't fit.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'd ask you to trade.
I
Okay,
can't
thank
fit.
you.
All right. My thing is this: the worst thing can happen to the Lakers, and this was going to really hurt the Lakers. You could get an all-star level player and give up less assets than a guy like Murray. You got to play against Shea. You got to play against Fox. You got to play against these guards, and then he clearly better than Reaves. If you say to yourself, I don't see. If you think Reaves going to be an all-star, a perennial all-star, if you think that's the reason why you're not trading him, cool. But don't be like, oh no, he's untouchable because he's a fan favorite and I'm going to get an all-star level player for him. How? If he keep playing the way he's playing now, and let's say the season and he playing this way, why would somebody, Donovan Mitchell, yeah, of course he could be a throw-in the trade, but it's not like the Lakers delusional, man. The Lakers delusional. You right, most, you right. And I remember them saying that. You 100% right about that, most. But the thing is, people don't deal with reality. And I said from the gate, he gonna get scouted now. He was getting wide open looks. People wasn't even defending him. I done showed that, like, listen, guys wasn't even paying him no mind. They was worrying about other people with the ball. I was telling people that. I was pointing all this stuff out last year when he was getting off. When I say he struggled when defense playing on him like that, he struggled. That really need to start. That's why if I'm the Lakers, I'm be honest. I know a lot of you ain't want to hear it. That's why I said what I said. I think I would clean house. Because when Bron there, you're gonna have the same issues. The reality is you're gonna have the same issues when Bron there. Far as the not, you're gonna have the same issues. LeBron, CD, Bron said he's not taking no more discounts. He ain't doing that. And him taking the discount, the Lakers well over the cap. It wouldn't even matter. So I don't think that's the case. The reality is LeBron is not a leader. Now I'm gonna ask you guys this. This is what I want to know. I'm gonna ask you guys this. I'm gonna start from my boy Alan Scott. Ask you guys this. Say yes or no. Do y'all think LeBron James a leader? Yes or no? Eric said no. Jamal said no. Jesus said yes, he's a leader. Tony said no. He said no, never been. Humble said yes. Alan Scott says no. CD said yes. Malachi said no. Truth and Real said yes. Rob Blog Dude said no. Adam says yes. So all the people who said yes, tell me how he a leader. Explain to me. This has always been a thing. I always tell people. People always said, and one guy said he never been, which is so much of the truth. But I want to hear. So I want to hear how he's a leader. Tell me how LeBron. Let me tell you this. LeBron not no leader. A leader, he don't take. Number one, he never take responsibility. Never. He never take responsibility. He don't galvanize his troops and be like, yo, what's up? You see him staring at, y'all lost to a young team, got blown out. You sinking and rolling your eyes at the coach and letting your players see this. Every time this year, he ain't killing none of this noise here. You never see him put his arms around Darvin. You don't see him put his arms around Frank Vogel. You didn't see him put his arms around Russell Westbrook last year. What he doing? He said lead his team to a championship. That's not a leadership. He just talented. He's good. He said he leads by example. Tell me how he leads by example. Tell me how he leads by example, and just explain to me how he leads by example. Tell me how he leads by example. You're right, Jaru. Brad, you're right. He in it for himself. When do you ever see him lead? When things not going his way, he tuck his tail. He fold. When everybody take the blame, he never going to step. He speak on all these other issues. Westbrook got killed through the joint, through the media. He never one time. Aaron said, Kareem, I'm so done with y'all. Aaron, you got your blinders on. You got your blinders on, Aaron. You should just listen and stop this thinking. You explain to me, Aaron, how he's a leader. Don't be done. Explain. This is an open forum. Explain how I wish I could add people on here. Explain how he's a leader. Every year, we always go through chaos all year. I never seen him not one time step in front of the media and put a lot of shit to bed. Never. 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 Every year, and then I don't remember who said it, but bro said earlier, never been. Every year. When if things ain't peaches and cream, he tucks his tail. The media start pushing for the coaches, certain players, blaming the organization, and he be quiet. He be quiet and let that shit sit. He's the most powerful man in the NBA. He's the most powerful man in the NBA. Nobody could do what he could do. He the most powerful man in the NBA. A captain goes down with a ship. He always do that. Like and Darvin getting killed. Even though Darvin do have his flaws, I'm not saying it, but he letting them sink. You never see him be like, yo, it's my bad. I'm the leader of this team. But when they winning, he do all this. When they losing, it don't work like that, man. All you have to do, think like this. If you lead, all you guys that's in the chat, especially the guys who say he is a leader, ask me this. Y'all in your household, let's say you, your wife, and your kids. Y'all handle things like that? Think about it. You got the lead. You got the lead. You got to go. That's just like you're a leader of a game. That's like if you're a leader of a game. And you got guys you got guys coming on your block, disrespecting your block, and your leader go run away. Your leader go run and move somewhere. I'm gonna break this down. The Colombo War. I was with a lot of guys who was in that war. The Colombo family, the mafia, the Italian family, right? You had the 5 families, right? You got the 5 families in New York City. You got the Gambino, Genovese, Colombo, Bonanno, and Lucchese family, right? I was locked up with a lot of guys, you know, in the mafia, whatever, right? So Carmine Persico he was the boss of the Colombo family. He was running the family from jail. He was locked up. He was doing 100 years. He's locked up, but he was the boss, but he appointed a guy named Vic Arena to be the boss of the family, right? So he told him straight up, you the boss, until his son, Carmine Persico has a son, Ali Boy Persico, who was Ali Boy Persico had legal troubles at the time. So he appointed Carmine Persico, appointed Victorina, you run the family until my son, but the goal is my son gonna take over and run the family. Now mind you, in the mafia, they all getting money. Victorina was rich. Being a boss, of course, it helps more, but he had big money and stuff already, right? So when Ali Boy was about to come home, Victorina let John Gotti gas him up. And he gassed him up, and they told him, yo, why you should take over the family. This, that, and the third. Now, Carmine Persico is a guy that for years, he ain't living now, but he's a legend. Like, he been through some, like, Carmine Persico he's that, like, everybody know he ain't playing no games. He's that type of guy. You know, ain't gonna fly with him. He been through wars already. He been through major wars in the 50s. So, you know it's not gonna work. Certain people, you know what you're dealing with. So, Vic Arena said, you know what, I'm gonna challenge him. Even though Carmine Persico in jail, but he's strong. He has a lot of guys that he came up in the ranks with and that's still loyal to him. Vic Arena challenged him, so he got a lot of guys to side with him, right? A lot of guys sided with Vic Arena, and guys stayed with Carmine Persico, right? So what happened was they going to war now. They going to war. Carmine Persico, they sent Greg Scarpa. Greg Scarpa, stone cold killer. He sided with Carmine Persico. They sent them, boom, shot at Vic Arena. Vic Arena got away. Vic Arena was the boss. He left New York while these guys sat there fighting, getting killed. And when it all said and done, it was a lot of bodies on both sides. And a lot of guys died in that war. And a lot of guys got life in prison. Carmine Persico's son got life in prison. And a lot of guys got life, and a lot of guys died in that war. And I said to say this. You started some stuff. You say you want to be a leader, a boss, but you ran to another state. Vic Arena got life too. Vic Arena got life in jail. But you ran to another state. That's not no leader. That's not no leader. You got to stay there and fight with your troops. You got to stay there and fight with your troops. Ain't no tucking tails. It's no tucking tails. It's no tucking tails. So I said to say this. The Lakers struggling. In the media, LeBron don't get no blame. AD, they're looking at his number. He don't get no blame. Darvin getting killed. D'Lo had got killed. Now people be saying like stuff with Austin Reed. He ain't getting killed, but now people like, yo, I'll trade him. Like, you know. The Laker organization getting killed in the media. How he's a leader? How? You got to lead your troops. Ain't no when the time come ain't this. They slamming your teammates in the media and you not stepping up for that. Aaron, see, Aaron, you dealing with emotions, Aaron. You dealing with emotions, Aaron. It's just the truth. Yeah, D-Lo's getting smoked. All these guys got smoked. And as a leader, you be like, nah. Like you step up, be like, listen, we gonna come back and we gonna do this, man. We gonna win. You have to give faith to these guys. Y'all remember? I don't know, but most probably remember. Some of you guys remember. I remember when Boston was playing in the playoffs, they was playing the Nets. Boston was playing the Nets. They was getting blown out. Paul Pierce was a little younger than Antoine Walker. Paul Pierce tucked his tail, put his head down, gave up. Antoine Walker's like, what? And checked them, right? Y'all could go back and look at it. I mean, checked them. Antoine Walker checked them. Gave it to him. Antoine Walker gave it to Paul Pierce. Gave it to him. They came back and won that series. You got to put fire in some of these guys, man. You got to put fire. Ain't no quitting. You got to put fire. We professionals. There ain't no quitting. Well, we need more help. We need this. We need that. No. Look what Minnesota doing. OKC, they got puppies. So, like I said, as a leader, if somebody say they're the leader or the boss, they got to show they front line. They got to show that. They got to show that. I never said Antoine Walker is a better leader than LeBron James. Y'all have to listen. I never said he's a better leader. I said I brought up what he did at that moment. I just said that moment. I'm not saying I don't even look at Antoine Walker as a leader. But I said at that moment, that was like he picked his troops up. And that's what sometimes you have to do. You got to do that. He let Vogel get smashed in the media. He let him. Like, you got to sit there. Things is going bad. You got to sit there and come out and say it's my fault. We're gonna be better. We're gonna be better. You got to say that. You got to say that. That's in anything, man. Before I end this, that's in anything. I want you guys to think like this. You show your true colors during diversity. When shit go bad, he don't show well in diversity. That's like, let me tell you guys right now. How would y'all feel right now? Y'all got a wife. Everything popping. Y'all doing it. Y'all going on vacation. You doing it. Your money flowing and things going right for you, right? Boom. Right? Now let's say now you lose your job or they cut your hours. Right? So now the money not coming in and they say, oh shit, you got diabetes. So now you going through some hard time. And your wife not there for you.
I told her
she not there for you. She crumbling. She not telling you, baby, we gonna fight. Still showing you that love. You know what I mean? The diabetes killing your dick ain't getting up as much, but now she making you feel some kind of way. And she's saying little shit, yo man, you gotta get up, get a job. I don't know, man. This, that, like making you feel bad, like, ain't that easy, making you feel less of a man. People true colors come out during diversity. When time's hard, that's when it goes to show who's who. Like when guys go to jail, you see who's who. You see who's who. It's this reality. You see who's who when the times is bad. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Darvin, but LeBron, this shit swimming, and I ain't seen him do nothing yet about it. They had comedy hour on Darvin. I had a good laugh. I ain't gonna lie, I laughed so hard. It's better than Cat Williams. That Twitter had me dying laughing. What they did to Darvin. But the reality is, and I seen them going on Prince, they going in on guys, role players, or anybody, but come out and support your team. Say fuck a trade. We don't need a trade. Even if you don't mean that. We don't need a trade. We all right. But you letting it sink. You showing you mad and letting this shit sink. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is it's just like this, man. You have to be a leader at all time, man. Everybody need to be blamed. Is it how Kobe treats Smush Parker? I don't know how he treats Smush Parker, but Smush Parker told you how he felt in his face, though. See, that's the number one thing. He told him how, but that's not a whole team. That's you saying one player compared to all these players that get destroyed on the Laker team. You can't compare Smush Parker. Whatever the reason it was with him and Kobe, Kobe told him in his face. You can't knock that. Ain't no smiling and you going up the front office trying to get a nigga traded. You're right, my holy king. Life ain't made to be easy, and when the hard times come, you got to be there. Hard times come, you got to be there. Yeah, but I'll be back later on, man. Lakers and Hawks tonight. I'll be back later.